honestly, the island gets, don't repeat this, overused, right? In this type of industry, you actually get to visit all the islands, if you think about it. I mean, we're not working in one resort, one island. We're trying to promote 7,107, or as we read in the papers the other, 7,500 islands. But we're promoting it all as a visiting, as a cruising ground, as come visit the islands, you know, not come visit Boracay or come visit Bohol. No, we're come visit the islands in the Philippines. That's what we'd like to see on the tourism aspect, which is really happening in Thailand, in Indonesia. It's happening to all our neighbors and all the governments of our neighbors. I spoke last year in the Asia Boating Forum in Singapore. I gave a market update of the Philippines. I spoke with people from representatives from Vietnam, Myanmar, Singapore, Thailand. All our neighbors had a representative, and all their countries, the governments were backing this type of tourism, this type of industry. They were really throwing their weight behind it because they actually see the potential. And if you guys Google and look into Thailand, you will see how big this industry was by a few moves by the government. So in 2002, the Thai government dropped importation of taxes or boat building taxes on boats or marinas from 200% to, they dropped it I think to 15%. I think from 2002 maybe they had 200 yachts registered. By 2004 or something they had like 3,000 yachts registered. So they even went further, they dropped taxes to zero. Okay. Now you have 30,000 registered boats in Thailand. It's a 30 billion baht, I think, industry a year. And they brought the taxes back up last year to 7%. Very manageable, very that. But what it's created, it's really spurred the support industries, the people. There are now 3,000 licensed boat captains in Thailand. I mean, there's support industries. And I always told this to somebody we talked to. I said, you know, all our seamen, that's a very precise industry they're in. That's a skill set that they learn. When they come home, what do? They become taxi drivers or whatever, because there's nothing for them to get into when they want to get out of the shipping. A lot of these guys in Thailand like that, they're off ships, but they become private boat captains. They know how to do, rather than have to go into something that they have no idea, because there's no secondary industry for them. So the reality is, yeah, that's where we're at, and you know, it's just like I said, Indonesia has 17,000 islands, 18. We have 7,000. Hong Kong has what? 1,000 something, and their industry of boating and maritime tourism and all is about 300 times bigger than ours. But they have nowhere to go. In Thailand, 90% of all the yachts and boats owned in Thailand, they're not owned by Thais. They're owned by foreigners. Thailand's become a playground. People from Hong Kong, from Singapore, from China, they go and play in Thailand. Why can't we do that here? We'll take their money. Sure. Right? It's our tourism. Why not? We'll come play in our backyard, leave your boats with us, come cruise to the Philippines. We're open for business, and that's what we're trying to say. You know, we're open for business like all our neighbors are, but we have so much more to see. We have islands you can go to that have never had people in them. But we have islands that might have 3 people in it, and I'll assure you that guy will speak English. Okay? And be able to converse with you, which is a big plus to these people cruising around the world. So we have so much going for us, but they don't know it. So lately, what I wanted to talk to you guys, what are the black eyes we have? Last year, a German couple was abducted off their sailboat off southern Palawan. Just this year, we had, last year, owner. This is what the world is hearing, right? It's not very complimentary. It's like, you know, now, in fairness, there are dangerous places to cruise. Mindanao is still, you know, certain areas of Mindanao. Indonesia has the same problem with their people's perception of it. So, but they're working around it. Again, the government is trying to work around it. So, it's really a complete effort for all. Right now, the biggest push has always been the private individuals, the private industry. What we're really trying to get is government to notice and help us promote this industry because it helps. A boat building I'm a very small boat building company and I employ 42 people. We're handmade. The boat building is still handmade, so we're very labor intensive. We create jobs also, and then we create actually products that are the boats I built are Filipino owned, Philippine made. Be proud of that. My dream is to export all over the world a Filipino made boat. That's what I do. I'm a Filipino, by the way. I am.
You don't look like
Well, I am a Filipino. My family's been Filipino. My family's been in the Philippines for 4 generations. So we're Filipinos. And my dream is to be the first Philippine company to really be exported all over the world in boats. Proud of that, And we can do it as a boat building company. We don't have a car building company, but the car